Alan Mendenhall. Gentlemen, welcome. Mitch, going to start with you here. What are you seeing here with oil? Should we panic? Should we buy?
We should never panic, ever.
No? Why not?
Because our hair's not on fire this time.
Good.
We have a businessman in the White House. However, I think that there's a problem. I think that we have complacency in the stock market. I think we have complacency in the oil markets. I think the risk is not adequately priced in or baked into the cake here at all. I think the risks in that Strait of Hormuz are gigantic.
Why?
Because the consumption per day is 110. It's 110 million barrels of oil per day are used by the world. 25% of that comes out of the Strait of Hormuz per day. So we've been shut down for 3 days. Nothing's come out. And the longer that stays shut down, the more expensive it gets. The insurance is unaffordable. You know, if you sink one of those ships, you own one of those ships, you spend about $200 million to buy the ship. The cargo to buy, you're going to have 4 million barrels of oil. So you're talking close to $500 million for that ship if it gets sunk, and you're on the hook for it. So, you know, people are going to be a bit weary to put a ship out there because you've got a terrorist organization in Iran, right, that actually can shoot a missile from any part of the shore because you're 21 miles out, so it's easy to hit.
And part of Operation Fury degrading a lot of that here. Alan, your thoughts on this and what President Trump said about providing insurance, maybe the U.S. Navy as an escort?
Yeah, that's absolutely necessary. On Monday, only 2 ships went through the Strait of Hormuz. And normally, there are about 200 ships a day that go through there. 20% of the world's oil and liquefied gas go through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran produces about 3% of the world's oil. So, of course, there are going to be energy prices and there are going to be stock market fluctuations. But really, they haven't been as bad as people were saying. Last week, the price of a barrel of oil was at basically $73. And I heard analysts yesterday saying by the end of the week, it'll be $90, it'll be $100. Well, it's only barely creeped up from that $73 mark. Gas at the pump is about an average of $3. And put this in perspective, in June 2022, that figure was over $5, and inflation was at 9.1%, and right now it's at 2.4%. So we're actually at a much better state now than we were at that time under the Biden administration. Add to that this new Harvard-Harris poll that just came out, where most Americans believe that the economy is strong, they attribute the strength of the economy to President Trump, and they trust President Trump over the Democrats. So this is a very positive thing. And the Harvard-Harris poll, this isn't exactly like polling by right-wing people.
Right, but point well taken from that entity there. Yeah. We're out of time. Mitch, Alan, we appreciate you both coming on. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, that's all the time.